What's up everybody, my name is Phil and welcome to Miranda Detailing, where we make satisfying detailing videos, and welcome to another weekend wash. So in today's video, I'm going to start off with the giveaway. Now, if you remember the video that we did a while ago, I'll put the card up here, we were giving away both one of our t-shirts and one of our hoodies. So the hoodie here is a size large, and then the t-shirt is a 2X large. So I know some of you guys responded and you want one or the other. And yeah, so let's give these products away. Now the easiest way I could do that is to show you on my phone all of the comments that we've had. We had quite a few that wanted either the shirt or the hoodie, and I'll show you guys the selection. So I will just randomly scroll up, scroll down, scroll up, scroll down, so it's completely random, and pick. So Hector Evalar, sorry if I'm butchering your last name, but Hector, all right, I would love the large hoodie. Hopefully I can win. You just did. All right, so I'm actually going to comment to you right now as we speak. You just won the large hoodie. All right, so I don't know if it's going to focus on that or not, but let's see. You just won the large hoodie. Boom. Okay, next one. The shirt. So, same thing, and if I land in the same name, I'm obviously going to pick someone else. So, bear with. So let's randomly, here I'm going to focus the camera on the phone, randomly scroll up, scroll down a few times, scroll up a few times, and pick. So, all right, Marty Hutchinson. You can get the 2XL t-shirt, and says, love to add it to my closet to go with my super clean gear. You just won. All right, so gonna let you know you just won the 2XL t-shirt. Oh, autocorrect. All right, so let's focus the camera here on the phone again and send. Boom. All right, guys, so I'll wait for your response and hope you enjoy the gear. So when you see it in there, then either send me a private message or send me an email. You can go right to the website, go to mirandadetailing.com. You'll see my phone number there or my email. Either text or just shoot me an email with your info, and we'll get this stuff shipped out to you right away. Hopefully you guys are in the United States. It makes it easier. I will foot the bill for the shipping for you guys in the States. If you're out of the States, we'll figure out how much it costs and we'll deal with that then. So I hope you guys enjoy those products. Now, if any of you want to get your hands on some of the apparel, so I have the original t-shirt here, but I also have a ton of other shirts on there as well, including the Don't Miss Stuff subscribe shirt. So if you want to get your hands on one of those, do that as well, and you can get 15% off with Miranda 15. I noticed that that code wasn't working for a while. I had to go in there and fix something. So if you guys wanted to purchase that before, go back in there. Always let me know, guys. Communicate with me if something is wrong on there, on the online store, or if you can't find a link to something or a link is broken, just shoot an email or a text or put it in the comment and I will fix that right away and then let you guys know, because I want you guys to be able to purchase stuff and buy the products, buy the tools that you want to use in your own business, or you know, if you're a detail enthusiast at home and you want some of those products, just let me know and I'll do my best to answer as quickly as possible and fix any of those problems. There's a lot of techie stuff, you know, behind the scenes that I got to make sure that the links are correct, that they're not broken, and all of that stuff. So guys, just let me know. All right, so let's get on with washing our car. Nothing fancy today. It's just gross with pollen and I want to get it cleaned up because, as you can see, it's finally beautiful out. We got really nice weather, and we want to be able to clean up our car. So let's go take a look at it first. Are you going to help me? No? You just going to sit there? Yep. All right, guys, so here we are. Beautiful day out, but you know, the pollen, and we had some rain from the other night, and it just kind of made the car gross and spotty, and yeah, pretty gross. I hate these things. And of course, dreaded bird poop, so we're going to get that off. You can see how spotted it is. Let's see if I can focus on the paint and not the reflection. It's still glossy, but yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can see how gross it is and spotty from the pollen and rain and gunk. So we'll remove all of that. And again, I gotta work fast because the pollen is very heavy here. Like I talked about in my last video, you have to work quickly with pollen. So guys, we have it pulled into the garage, and I'm going to use my nice Rag Company drying towel and start drying it. Now you're going to see me, pat this dry. What I'm really doing is trying to get the moisture into the towel evenly, because a damp microfiber towel dries better, in my opinion, than just a dry one, at least a used one. When the towels are brand new, they absorb better, but over time they will kind of lose their absorbency. Yeah, you can use certain types of cleaners, like I do. I use one of 3D's Towel Clean. It does a great job of cleaning microfibers, but with age on these towels, well, they'll just start to dry more. They'll just start to dry less efficiently. So I found that once the towel is wet, water attracts water. I don't know if the science behind it is, makes sense completely, but a damp microfiber dries better. All right, guys, now look what the pollen has done. Pretty crazy. The pollen and the rainwater and whatever was on there left pretty bad impressions on the paint. It's pretty messed up. That's just from one day. They didn't really even have time to bake in the sun, because my car was outside just for one day, and then right after that we pulled it in. So I mentioned before that I had G-Technic EXO on here applied a year ago. It's gone. There's nothing left on here. It's gone. I applied the Meguiar's ceramic wax about 2 weeks ago. Or no, actually 3 now. and it's pretty much gone. I would have to maintain it by putting another layer on and building up layers, but I didn't do that because I want to see durability in the real world where people do this to their vehicles. So I'm doing this to my vehicle on purpose to show you. I'm washing my vehicle every 1 to 2 weeks now, trying to keep up with the series, but still, look what nature has done to the paint. It's relentless to it. So guys, that's why you need to keep up on the protection on your vehicle. Now the roof looks a little bit better. There's still some stuff. It's actually a pretty deep scratch right there, a gouge. And it still has some water spots. It's kind of hard to focus on them. Very light water spots, not horrible. So you can see there's a few little spots here and there. Not horrible though. I don't know. Yeah, there's one there. So the roof seems to be a little bit better, but the hood here really took a beating. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So let's show you how we fix that. All right, guys. So here we have some of these spots, and they're pretty hard in there. They will come out though. Here's what I'm using. My dual action polisher, just a black, soft, waxing polishing pad, and Meguiar's finishing wax. Put about that much on. I'm going to start with speed 3, maybe bump it up to 4 or 5, depending on if it's working. So let's start with 3 first. I'm going to bump it up to 4.5. And just lightly go over the section. No pressure. Just make sure to go over it slowly. If you want to put pressure, like right there, go over it multiple times with very light pressure. Then just take your microfiber towel and gently remove the residue, which this stuff is so nice to work with. So easy. And there you go. It removed those spots. Leaves it really nice and glossy. Alright, so it removed those spots. Yeah, this panel still has swirls in it. Don't mind those. We're looking at the water spots. So look at from here to here. Just very quickly, just to remove those spots. Yeah, you could probably use a chemical water spot remover, but if you're going to wax your vehicle anyway, just use that. Leaves amazing gloss. Leaves amazing gloss. Noticeable. And removes those light imperfections. So, yeah. I love this stuff. So guys, remember how this looks. And we're going to wax the half of the hood and remove those spots. Okay, so one half of the hood was lightly polished with this. Big difference. This hood already had some pretty heavy spots on it already that I already tried to correct a year ago. I can probably go a little bit heavier on those. I'll show that in another video on how to use a compound. But for now, what I want to do is remove that mess. And it does. It does a really good job. Now you can see more outlines of heavy water spots. So yeah, big difference. The heavy water spots and, you know, some of the wash marring and dry marks and stuff like that. And it removes most of that. You know, you have your heavier stuff. It's not a compound, it's just a light polishing wax. It's really all it is. But look how much it cleared up. Not bad, right? You can really see a distinct line when you remove the tape. It's having a hard time focusing on it. You really see the distinct difference between this lightly unpolished. I'm not going to say it's truly polished. It isn't. It's just removing surface stuff like these water spots and light wash marring. But for basically a cleaner wax is basically what this is. It has cleaning agents, it has a little bit of polishing agents, and leaves behind protection. And it's so affordable. So if your car looks like that, and you want it to look better, like that, or better, yeah, check this product out. Or get HD speed or anything else, but, you know, I love this product. Check it out for yourselves. Alright, so the rest of it has been waxed and lightly polished. Just any residual residue, you know, you can wipe away and it eventually fades away. But it removed those heavy water spots. It's going to leave behind whatever other imperfections are in the paint, but that's all this is designed to do. Light polish, leave protection, gloss up the paint. Looks amazing. So other than the heavy defects that this poor thing has, those water spots are pretty much gone. What's left on my hood here just needs to be corrected. There's some heavy pitting going on. Just light swirls here and there. And some other defects. So I found out that Toyotas and Hondas have what's called, or what I call, paint fracturing. Usually you can see it in the flat light. Let's see if I can find it for you here. You can tell, see that dust nib right there? This was repainted, and then you see a little line right underneath it. That's part of the fracturing. You can see it more right there. You see all those little lines? All those little fissures or cracks in the paint. It's hard to capture on camera all of them at once, but you can see them in the flat light. Yep, right there. See all those little fractures? That's basically a paint defect, manufacturer's defect in many Toyotas and Hondas. The hood will have it, the roof will have it, and usually the other trunk will have it as well. So that is from the factory. Something went wrong with their paint, and underneath the fracturing started to happen, and usually Let's see if I can find another little section down here. Yeah, there's more little fracturing lines there. So that's not scratches and swirls. That is the paint underneath that has fractured. So they're supposed to cover that under factory warranty. Or it's a recall. I don't know. But anyway, whoever did it on here did a bad job. They really didn't sand everything down and get rid of the crackling paint. It could have been the primer. It could have been how the base coat adhered to the primer underneath. I don't know. But it's a pretty ugly defect. You see it in the light. Again, it's hard to capture. And I've seen it on many, many vehicles, many Hondas and Toyotas. And of course, this had it. And there was nothing in the Carfax that talked about it at all. So this was repainted. The roof was, and I believe many portions of the side here. I don't know what happened on the side here, but usually those paint defects happen on the top. So guys, that's it for the weekend wash. I wanted to show you some of those ugly water spots that we got on the paint just about a day ago, and how easy it is to remove with Meguiar's finishing wax. Now, if you want to go a little bit further, yes, I know that some of the water spots aren't going to completely go away with a product like this. Sometimes you have to step it up to a true polish and a compounding pad, or a compound and a microfiber pad to get those spots out, depending on the hardness and the softness of your clear coat. But in this case, I just wanted to remove the top layer of those ugly water spots and provide some protection, lightly polish the paint, gloss it up, and I think you can agree it did a great job at doing that. So I use this product on all of my customers' cars now for our mobile jobs, when they want just a wash, clay bar, detar, and waxing. I use this because it does have polishing attributes to it and can remove certain imperfections like that. As far as light swirls on soft paint, it does a great job. You can bump it up to, say, a medium pad like an orange Lake Country, or use the Meguiar's finishing microfiber pad because that does have some cut and it finishes down really nice. Just be careful with that on really soft paints because it doesn't finish down that well, because it is the microfiber plushness. You know, that still cuts pretty well, and it'll leave some micro marring, some of those little tick marks, you know, in the paint. So use that more for medium to harder paint if you want to just basically kind of gloss it up and remove some light imperfections. But the black pad like this on soft black paint with this, really, really nice combo. Now, you may have some other combos that you use. This is just one that I use that I love because it's so affordable. And as a mobile detailer, you know, we kind of do things on a budget. And I want a product that's going to work well in the sun, that produces great results, and that is affordable. So you can buy this in the little 16-ounce bottle like this. Basically, I buy this first until this bottle looks really gross and ratty, and then I'll usually chuck it and buy a new 16-ounce bottle. But I have a gallon of this stuff, and I just refill this bottle with it, just because it's so nice, you know, tip on it that works well. So guys, give it a try. I know I've used it in other videos, I've talked about it before, but I want to show you some real-world results using it on my own vehicle with the horrible pollen and water spots that it created, and did a great job. So the rest of the vehicle is going to be taken care of. And yeah, we'll show you some other things on how to compound. So I'm going to be basically compounding and polishing, doing a paint correction on my hood here, maybe on the trunk too, and testing out some of the products, and show you how to go about compounding and polishing using the microfiber system, the Meguiar's D300, or another compound. And yeah, show you guys some of the results on how to do that step by step, kind of like a beginner's tutorial to show you guys. And really, you can just grab one of these polishers and do it. I'll show you how to use one of these polishers doing paint correction with a microfiber pad system, and also a nicer polisher like the Rupes 15 that I have, showing you how both machines can really do an effective job at paint correction. So thank you guys for joining us on another weekend wash. I hope you enjoyed the video, perhaps learned something. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, share it with others who may enjoy it, And don't forget to subscribe and click that bell. That way you get notifications each time our videos drop each week and you don't miss stuff. And guys, if you're interested in any of the tools or products that we use, then click up on the card there. That goes directly to a dedicated page on our website where you can purchase tools and products by clicking on the picture, leads you right to Amazon so you can buy those products easily. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great week.